This week we're learning about France, and here we are in the contents page telling us that this is France is on page 4, fun facts on page 30, we have the glossary and the index and where we can read more. This is France, stunning, stylish, friendly. Welcome to France, one of the largest countries in Europe. More than 64 million people live there. So here we have the world, here's Australia, here's Europe, and in Europe there's France. France is about the same size as the state of Texas. And here they are showing the state of Texas here in the United States of America. This is the Sacré-Cœur Church in Paris. Lots of visitors. France has towering mountains. Europe's tallest mountain, Mont Blanc, is located there. It rises more than 4,785 meters. While along the southeast coast of France are beautiful beaches. They are beautiful. Look at that beautiful colour of the water. There is rich farmland throughout France. Many farmers grow grapes to make wine. Some of the grapes are used to make a bubbly wine. It's called champagne. And here's this bottle of champagne. Farmers also raise cows, sheep and goats. Their milk is used to make 400 kinds of French cheese. I didn't know there was that many different kinds of cheese. Early humans first lived in France about 1.6 million years ago. In southwest France, there are ancient paintings inside caves. Here they are. These paintings are around 20,000 years old. The cave paintings show horses and other animals. And here's some visitors inside a model of one of the ancient caves. For most of its history, kings ruled France. In 1789, the people of France took back power during the French Revolution. Afterward, France became a free country. Napoleon Bonaparte was a famous military leader. He ruled France from 1799 to 1815. The capital of France is Paris. It's also the country's largest city. More than 2 million people live there. The Eiffel Tower soars above Paris. It's one of France's most famous landmarks. People like to wander Paris's winding streets. They may stop to sip coffee at one of the city's many outdoor cafes. Then they might grab a crusty baguette at a local bakery. Paris has some of the best bakeries in the world. The main language in France is French. This is how you say please, s'il vous plaît. This is how you say good night, bonne nuit. More than 75 million people speak French worldwide. French food is famous around the world. People enjoy golden flaky croissants. Macarons are French almond cookies. They come in a rainbow of colours. Thin pancakes called crepes are cooked on a hot griddle. Which sports are popular in France? Crowds line the streets to watch Le Tour de France. It's the most famous bicycle race in the world. French fans also enjoy soccer and basketball. There are hundreds of art museums in France. The biggest is the Louvre in Paris. The Louvre used to be a royal palace. It holds the famous Mona Lisa painting. Is she smiling or not? This is the Mona Lisa. France is the most visited country in the world. Around 80 million tourists visit the country each year. The Palace of Versailles is the popular place to visit. It was the home of King Louis XIV. Fast facts. Capital city Paris. Population of France more than 64 million. Main language French. Money euro. Major religions Christian, Muslim and Jewish. Neighbouring countries include Belgium, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg, Monaco, Spain and Switzerland. Cool fact, the average French person eats 500 snails each year. But remember, these aren't the snails you find in your backyard. And here's the glossary, tells us the meaning of words. So here we have ancient, meaning very old, capital, a city where a country's government is based, landmarks, objects or features of a place that are easily recognized. And this is the Arc de Triomphe, also in Paris. Military, having to do with armies or war. Palace, the grand home of a king, queen, or other ruler. Tourists, people who travel and visit places for pleasure. Here we have the index. If I want to know more about animals, I could go back to these pages, read more, some other books. If I want to learn more online, I could visit bearportpublishing.com/countries we come from. And about the author. Adam Markovits lives in New York. On a trip to Paris, he once spent a small fortune shipping the most delicious French macarons he'd ever tasted back to his family in the United States. And here we are done. And here are some other countries we might learn about one day.